Okay, welcome back everyone. For this video, it was going to be about is Invincible guarding the globe becoming too pay to win to be able to make progress on. This whole process of making it too pay to win, even as a spender on the game, was started a while ago, but I feel like it has only just become very noticeable to me recently. So this video is going to be in a few parts. I'm going to try and go through it as quick as possible because there is quite a bit to get through, and I don't want to make this video too long. Yeah, it's going to have some points, and I guess a little counter to some of the points, in the sense of maybe it might not be too pay to win, but it mainly is about all the points of why I think it is a bit too pay to win. The first example, first point that I'm going to make known is that the reduction in the Alliance Warfare gem rewards. This patch was the patch 2.12, where the rewards in Alliance were dropped from 300 to 150. They said that this change was made due to the fact of balancing it in receiving totem pass tokens, but I think that it was a mistake to do it like that, because even as a free-to-play, getting these totem pass tokens, you cannot even really completely craft a totem on the free side of the pass, even if you max it out. Let me get to the totem pass. See, if you take a look down here, I've obviously brought it because I wanted the universal stuff. Just ignore that. But on the free side, you cannot. There's physically not enough pieces to craft the full totem free to play, which obviously then counteracts the point of making it balanced. So because of the receiving of the totem pass tokens, reducing the amount of gems you get. So I feel like they sort of counteracted themselves there. Obviously this then forces you to, if you want to have to get the totem to make it actually worth it, you have to buy the premium pass. You don't really have a choice if you want it, because you can't get it any other way. Even if that means just buying the cheaper one, which I did, because obviously, like I just said, I just really wanted the universal staff, and you'll know if you have it, it makes a huge difference in events ops, with universal, the fish versus strategy with just 4 fish and universal. Yeah, a counter to this argument that I just made, was it seemed to me that they tried to make it a bit more balanced from this point, when they introduced the trophy roads on each event to help the progression for free-to-play players, to obviously in order to give them more currency and tickets throughout completing daily missions by daily logging in and active play, as you can see from this event right here at the top. But now obviously I feel they personally messed up when they gave it a gem block. As you can see on this one here, I'm not going to do it because I think that's a waste. Hence why I've not done it. The 350 gems for 100 token currency. Yeah, I feel like they messed up the trophy road system in the sense of introducing a block to it. It obviously limited the progress you can make as a free-to-play. I've not spent gems, actually, no, that's a lie. I've spent 350 gems on the starter pack thing in this, and that was it. And I don't even think that was worth it. But obviously, you can only go so far now. You can literally only get up to here without being forced to spend more gems. I'm obviously up to here, but because I'm not going to spend them 350 on that, I can't actually now progress even further, so it's sort of blocked for free to play. Now, I know you can get gems as a free to play player, but it's not really. This event is not something that you want to be spending gems on to get to the different milestones up here, and it's not really worth it if I'm being honest. as someone who always buys the gem booster deals, well, used to, I don't actually buy the gem booster anymore because I don't really even feel like that's worth it. I thought I would like this edition as well of the new gems piggy bank, but then I registered that it is just another thing which is making the game more unfair and unbalanced, and I guess just another way for Wales to have a one up in a sense on free to play people, which obviously then contributes to the progression side of things, not allowing them to catch up even more than they already feel like they have to, in terms of obviously the free to play people not having the capability of even having a chance to catch up to Wales. Now, they obviously heard people's suggestions to increase the daily gems you get for logging in, but I feel another point is what on this image that I'm about to show you right here. I feel a mistake they made in introducing an extra ad for an extra 30 gems to having to watch an advert. I don't know, maybe the community might have felt like if it was around 100 gems, it might have been worth it and people wouldn't be complaining. But personally, I think that 30 I feel is a little too low. Now, obviously, they removed this, and I don't know if it was just because it was like a test, or it was just like a test in any way or anything like that. I'm not too sure. I don't know who screenshot this is, by the way, but I just asked for someone to send me in the Discord because I didn't get a chance to screenshot it. But yeah, I think that they've moved it. They've removed it now because obviously the outrage in the community, as I've seen, everyone feels introducing ads into the game is giving it a bad and unprofessional, illegitimate game vibe. I myself think that their heart was in the right place, like introducing this as another way for free to play players to get the gems that they need for these events. But obviously, I think they went about it a little wrong, I guess. Overall, maybe the game is a little slow for slow progress for a free to play player now, but I do think that it is possible for to have, I guess, fun in the game without needing to spend money. But they're definitely, and I mean definitely, making it for sure harder at the moment in terms of making it more and more about spending. But I guess at the moment that is the way the world's going. Or I don't know. I guess it's just in terms of everything is turning into money in a sense. Like for example, these sorts of deals on other events, maybe this would be worth it, but in these sorts of events, you don't want to be spending that money because you don't get the value for the money. But yeah, so now that gems are, I know that gems are capable of being gotten in the game without spending, but there is obviously only so much you can get, which causes the free-to-play players having to fully prioritise on which events you spend the gems on. And just an FYI for the free-to-play people out there, I'd suggest saving your gems for wish token events, arts and cloning, and obviously not all for events like this one, which is one of the reasons I'm not actually going to make a video on this event, as I feel they need to probably hard buff this event, because I don't, for one, think that the odds are high enough to make this event worth it unless you're trying to specifically obviously build one of these event characters, I guess. Yeah, but overall, they're my points of the things that I think are making it a bit more of a needing to spend as such game. rather than just allowing the community to have fun whilst playing this game. But yeah, like I said again, I feel they personally need to change something about the trophy roads, because when they introduced this, I love this new piece of content. Like it was an amazing way of showing the community, I guess, that it can be done even without spending money. But then obviously, like I said, they put a block on it, which it's not going to help in the long run with free to play, which is not the sort of thing that you want to be doing in an idle game as such. But yeah, right, that will be it. That they're all my points, and I guess counter arguments on those points. Let me know what you think about my points mentioned in the video inside the comment section, and please, as always, like and subscribe for more videos like this one, and I'll catch you Guardians later. Bye bye.